Hey guys, what is up? Super K-Man Rocks here, with another start to a series that I have here. This is, as you guys can see, Out of the Park Baseball 16. I want to start by apologizing for the audio quality. I do not have all my equipment with me right now, but I just really wanted to get the series rolling, and I wanted to get this out so I could start making content on a regular basis now. I'm beginning to have more free time in my off life, currently, so I would like to get this series going and try and get it up. If you guys remember, if you guys have followed me for the past couple months, you'll remember that I actually started a Miami Marlins series in this game a couple months ago. Um, but I never really got time to post a lot of videos about it. I was really stressed and really bombarded with work stuff that I had to take care of in school, and it just wasn't the right time for me to be able to post videos. But I've got a lot of free time now, so I really want to get a new series out, and I figured this would be something good. This would be something that I can kind of continue to do over a period of time and not have to worry about it too much. I can really get into it and really just work on it. So again, I do have to apologize for the audio issues in this episode. Hopefully they will be fixed by next episode. I don't know when I will be recording, if I'm just going to do a big spree now or if I'm going to wait. But I really did want to get this video up as quickly as I could, so I am going to do this tonight here. It's probably going to go up by tonight. Today's the 28th of February. It'll either be up tonight or maybe early tomorrow. I'll just have to see. But we are going to be starting a new standard game here. I'm going to call it. We are actually, if you guys can read the title, then you guys know in the thumbnail, and I've probably made everything. I will be doing actually my favorite and my original hometown baseball team, the Arizona Diamondbacks. So I'm gonna go YouTube D-backs, and I'm gonna make a and I'm gonna load that in. Um, While that is loading, oh, this is gonna take no time at all. Sorry, I forgot how much better my computer has gotten since I did the last series. While that's loading, I'm gonna talk about the state of my channel and kind of everything that's been going on. I haven't posted a lot lately. I've been really hounded with schoolwork. I'm actually going into the senior year of my high school life, and trying to get that done is a lot of work. And then continuing on, I do a lot of after school activities, and I have a job, and just a lot of things that are they're very time consuming, and that's why I haven't been able to post a lot. But my life's beginning to kind of move on to that next stage, so I'm beginning to acquire more free time, which is great for my YouTube career because it'll allow me to upload a lot more often and a lot more consistently, which is good. I hope you guys like Out of the Park Baseball because that's what I'm going to be primarily focusing on for a little while here. I just think it's the game that's going to take it's going to be the easiest for me to record in bunches, and it'll probably be the most entertaining for you guys. I do want to get a series out of 16. 17 comes out of the Park Baseball 17 comes out. I'm assuming sometime within the next 3 months or so, or 2 months actually. It usually comes out before opening day. Like I said earlier, it's February 28th as of recording this, 2016. So the 2016 season is going to get started. Pitchers and catchers have reported, so it'll get started, close to a month from now. And so hopefully the game will be out within the next couple of weeks. But I do want to try and get a series going here. And if you guys like it, I can carry that series over into 17 with the import feature. But I could also just start a new one, and I can take a poll. And it's all really up to you guys. Leave your comments down, and I'll judge it from there. But I do want to try and get at least a little bit far in this D-back series before I can it. um, but that's about it. I believe we're almost done loading here. And if we're not, then there will be a cut right here. Oh no, wow, perfect timing. It's already got my name in there, Kyle Bryant. That's not my real name, but it's the name I go for YouTube and stuff. I tried to play around with settings. I wanted to see how young I could get, so 98 is my birth year. This is my real birthday. You guys can send me stuff if you want to on my birthday, August 5th. Just throwing that out there. I'm gonna leave it for now, or I'll make myself what 40 or yeah 40 years old. Um, yeah, 1975. That seems to be a good age for a GM. I'm not gonna put any of these on because that's just I'm gonna do manager and GM. Because I want to be able to control not only the general manager aspects like trading and signing free agents, but I also want to be able to set my own lineups. I might experiment later on with just being the GM or just the manager or something like that, but for now, I'm going to do both. And then here, I'm going to select the D-backs, the Diamondbacks, because that is the team we are going to be using. And here we go. We are already in the main screen. I'm not going to take you through the tutorial here because I have done that in past videos, and I don't feel like it's necessary here. The first thing I'm going to do, and really what this first episode is going to be all about, is I'm going to go through and set all of my settings up so you guys know what I'm playing on and what I do. It might be a little bit different. This is actually very similar to how I run, or I don't run, how I play in an online league I'm currently in. And it's just easier for me to keep up and go that way. I like to do season start and end scouting reports. It's not really that important for me. I mostly do my own personal scouting, especially with the system I run, as you'll see. Scouting accuracy, I actually like to do 100% accurate, which might sound like cheating to a lot of people, but it helps. I put settings more based off of stats, and I like to react more based off of stats than really anything else. So even though there might be a 4-star player, if he's not playing well and if he's only hitting like 213 and has a really bad OBP, then he's still not going to be very highly regarded in the game or in my eyes. So I really think it goes more off of performance rather than ratings. I also think this makes it a little bit more I don't want to say realistic, but you really get a sense of how the player can play and what he's good at and bad at. I do 1 to 10 ratings. I know a lot of people do 1 to 20. It's just easier for me to do 1 to 10. I do stars, and then all that is unchecked. I'll keep owner goals on. Sometimes I turn those off, but I think they're fine. They're easy enough to do. All this stuff is normal. I'm going to keep the same face gen stuff. Oh, I guess I'll start here. Injury frequency, I'll keep it on normal. I'm not going to delay injury diagnosis. Makes it easier for me. And then for face gen settings, I actually like to put all players for face gen upon player creation, always if needed, and then I like everybody to have a face. I like to get an idea for what everybody looks like in the game. It's just a nice little touch I like to add. Trading difficulty, I'll keep it on average for this. I might bump it up a little bit later if it's too easy. Sometimes I used to put favor prospects for the trading preference, but and especially in OOTP 16, I like to keep it on neutral because it actually seems pretty difficult to even trade for prospects just based on neutral, and it just amplifies the difficulty on favor prospects. So I think neutral is actually a really good blend. As for player evaluation settings, this is actually more of a personal preference, and I don't want this to be, seen as the #1 way to go. It's just the way I like to go. I actually put ratings on 0. I put current year stats on 55, and then previous year on 30, and then this, what would that leave? 15. And then apply changes now. And that's how actually how I like to do it. I might actually I might make this 60 and this 10. That's probably, I think that's what I did in the last save. And this just makes it so ratings really aren't a factor. It's more of just performance based, kind of like it is in real life, where, if a player, it doesn't matter if a player has great stats or has great ratings and all these things. If he's not playing well, then he's not going to be highly regarded, just obviously like in real life. Almanac, Online League, and Database don't really matter. I can't really change anything. Here, League and Teams, I'm not going to adjust now. I'm going to leave that up to the computer to kind of set the league up if it wants to change anything. All this stuff is pretty normal. This is all real stuff. I'm going to leave all of this the same, all of the draft settings. Financials, I'm going to leave the same. Options, I believe there's something I wanted to change. All this is going to stay the same. I'm going to change Platinum Stick to Silver Slugger, because That's what it is in real life. And then I'm going to change the Great Glove to the Gold Glove. I don't believe they have the rights to these awards, so I just would like to make sure that it's possible for people to, it's more realistic in that sense. And then I believe that's it. I believe that's actually it for the original settings for the, for all this. This is all going to stay the same, all the default stuff. So that's how I'm going to be setting up the league. Those are all the settings I use in case you guys are curious, so you don't ask about it in the comments. That's all. This is going to be basically an episode 0, just kind of setting up, and that was basically it. There's my my Steam right there. But in the next episode, I'm going to be going over the team, setting up the roster, and then showing you what we're going to be doing to start the season, maybe signing some free agents. So we'll see after that. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later.